Our second red wine for limited edition 2012 is Italian Nebbiolo. This has a special place in my heart because it's a return from 2005 when we produced a Nebbiolo d'Alba. That wine is still in my cellar, but there's only a few bottles left and they are getting better every single year. Nebbiolo is an interesting name. It's derived from the Italian word for fog, nebbia, because the low-lying fogs cling to the vineyards where it's grown. Nebbiolo is Italy's most famous grape. It goes into both Barbaresco and Barolo, which is Italy's most sought-after and prestigious red wine. The grape itself is a very slow ripener. While it needs a lot of sunshine, it doesn't grow well in rich soil. It ripens too quickly and loses its character. The poor soils, they allow it the time it needs to develop its full depth of flavor. The grapes for our Italian Nebbiolo are coming from Reggio Emilia in Italy. If you have a look on this map here, Reggio Emilia is about 3/4 of the way up the Italian boot. The vineyard itself is the GHIRARDELLI, and it's on clay soils. It's got a lovely southern facing slope and excellent drainage. They have very low yields here. It's less than 12 tons to the hectare, which is about under 3 tons to the acre. Modern vineyards would consider that a very, very low yield, but the lower the yield, the more quality that goes into the grapes that remain. Nebbiolo is a grape that yields a wine of spicy fruit. It also has really good acidity. That's that long ripening season combined with the coolness of those vineyards. It's got cherries and a hint of violets to it. It can also develop a little note of black licorice in the finish, a hint of earthiness that some people describe as being like truffles. It's got a long, smooth oak finish that's very well integrated with the powerful tannins. Those tannins give it a chewy, lengthy kind of a finish in the mouth. Its perfumed elegance is sometimes described by the Italians as wine of tar and roses. Tar for the depth and strength, and roses for the delicacy of the perfume. On the other hand, those big tannins don't mean that this is a heavy-bodied wine. The body itself is more medium to medium heavy. The tannins give it the length of finish and a real intensity of flavor. While you can start trying it at about 6 months, it's going to be a lot better at 2 years. It's going to improve steadily for another 3, and it'll hold even after that. This is a grape that's long-lived and produces wonderful aging wines. It's an excellent food wine, great with red meats, stews. Bistecca alla Romana, a special cut of Italian beef, is brilliant with this. It's also good with things as simple as sausages or lamb shanks. My favorite might even be osso buco. But this year there's something special we've paired with it. This year for LE 2012, we're pairing it with slow braised beef. Beef is braised in a rich red wine sauce with potatoes, young carrots, button mushrooms, and pearl onions. The depth of flavor that develops from a long, slow braise of red meat sets off perfectly the tannins of the red wine, and the fruitiness works against the earthiness and depth of the vegetables. It's a brilliant dish.